Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin, and joining me is Christien Methot, Principal Lighting Designer with Design One Lighting Design. Thank you for joining us, Christien.
Thank you, Fred. Appreciate it.
Well, you're doing some interesting things with lighting, which is so important today for so many people who are working from home and living their lives on Zoom, whether it's for work, for school, other uses professionally. So tell us what the problem that you're solving here is.
Sure, absolutely. It started actually as a problem that needed to be solved for my wife. She had been a personal trainer, meeting people in person, and with COVID-19, that was no longer possible. So she transitions all her clients to Zoom and set up her office in our in our bedroom actually. And after 2 or 3 days of frustrated clients who couldn't see her very well in our Manhattan apartment that doesn't get a lot of sunlight, she turned to me as a lighting designer and her husband and said she needed a solution. So with the expertise of 30 years of lighting people in live events, as well as lighting architectural projects all over the world, I came up with version 1, which she still uses. It's no longer what we use, but it was the sort of the first bit of research that proved that this was going to work, and then went about actually getting our own product created, patented, trademarked, and it's been almost a year and 250 orders later. So it's been actually kind of a great success.
And this is called the CameraReady system?
That's right. CameraReady Lighting, light bars made specifically for lighting your face to be viewed clearly online when you're communicating in any fashion, whether it be professional or personal. And the idea is to make you look great and to make you be seen and be heard, because the clearer you're seen, the clearer you're heard.
Well, describe even more for us what the problems that we've seen online are when it comes to lighting. So often people have maybe a window behind them, or aren't paying attention whatsoever to what the lighting looks like.
I think mostly people are not paying attention unless it's brought to their attention that they just can't be seen. People don't understand the importance, and often people use it as a way to, should I say, casually be in the background. If it's a large group of people, one of the things I find that I'm on a lot are 6 and 8 and 10 person conference calls. And a lot of times people use the excuse of darkness or even turn off their cameras, which I found really kind of amazing, right? Here we are trying to collaborate and communicate, and people are so ashamed of how they look online that they're turning off their cameras. So this is meant to, pardon the pun, bring you out of the shadows, and also give you some guidance. Part of what we're doing when we send you the kits is there's a video that shows you how to set it up properly. It's meant to be super, super simple. You don't need the 30 years of lighting experience that I have. I'm sharing that with you. And we're trying to make this a very simple, very, very straightforward system to use. The color of light in these lighting fixtures is such that it's flattering to everybody. There's only one color choice. You can choose the dimming level on all 1, 2, or 3 of the light bars that you have in your system, so that you can really dial it into your situation. And your situation may change. You may bring these to the office because they're totally portable and need to set them up in a very specific way at the office. If you happen to be going back to the office, some people have been. And you may set it up in a hotel room, and you may set it up back in your home. And you may find that each one of those situations takes a very different where the lights are positioned and how bright they are would be very different. And so this is meant to make that very simple and bring some knowledge to everyone on how to light themselves. And certainly what you mentioned, strong overhead lights in someone's room causing way too much shadow on their face, strong windows behind them that may be great for them for a work environment doesn't necessarily bring them out on video. You know, and these are meant to be affordable and extremely easy to help people, you know, have a better presence online.
So what we see online quite a bit are advertised are the ring lights, you know,
Sure.
that your phone can go in the
Yep.
middle of or
Yep.
whatever. How is this a big step up from that?
I think there's a couple things. The ring lights tend to be a very unflattering LED source. It's very inexpensive. You know, they're mass producing these things, and so therefore you probably are being given a very blue white as opposed to the warm white that we're using. And also the fact that they're a ring means that they're taking up quite a bit of space on your desk. Ours are vertical bars that set up to the left and right of your screen and basically, you know, really kind of blend in with your setup. You can go about your everyday. Mine are on my desk every day. They're on now, you know, and when I'm done with a call, I just hit the switch. It's a single switch to turn them both off. You know, the dimming capabilities on those rings are rough, if any. They tend to be used for a single ring meant to be sort of used right in front of your face, which is, to my opinion, not a wonderfully flattering angle. You know, we want a little bit of modeling. We want a little bit of human curves, and you know, we don't want to seem like robots on camera. We want to look human, but we want to look healthy. And the ring lights are just not a great solution. Although they will illuminate you, I'm not convinced that they make you look great.
Plus, there's the issue sometimes of the glare in your eyes if you're trying to read
For sure.
something, right?
For sure. And these, you know, you can see in my glasses, my two bars, but I've set them so low in intensity, and they're still extremely useful at these low levels, and they're very easy to look at. I have no problem. You know, it doesn't cause me discomfort.
I don't know if it's going to cause a shadow. Can you show us what one looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's basically a tripod and a light bar. The light bar can be turned on and off at the bar itself, and can be dimmed at the bar. And each bar has a separate dimmer. So you, like I said, you can really dial in the whole system.
And the way you're holding it to the tripod is pretty cool too.
Yeah, so the tripod actually has a magnetic closure, and so literally you just click it, and it stays. Again, trying to make this super simple.
And it allows you to either have it vertical or horizontal or sort of
Correct.
anything in between.
That's right. That's right. And actually, one of the choices too is to use it off the tripod, and there's little kickstands on the back of the fixture that allow you to just set the light up. I've found I can set it up between the keyboard and screen of just about any computer, whether it's whether it's an iPad, a laptop, or a desktop computer, and then you just get a little bit of light coming up under your chin, under your nose, and that removes the shadows caused often by overhead lighting in the room. And although people get you know, concerned about an uplight looking ghoulish, because it's dimmable, you can just dial it in just so that it's just filling in those features without making you look, you know, without making you look like a Halloween character.
The right amounts. So you have these in different kits
Correct.
here,
Yeah,
whether you want one, two, or three lights, right?
that's exactly right.
Tell us about them, the availability and the pricing.
Sure.
And again, I think you've gone over the features and
Yeah.
what the real value is here.
Sure. So each kit, there's three kits. It's a single light bar kit, a double light bar kit, and the deluxe kit. A single comes with a single light and a single tripod and a power supply. That comes in a black zipper case that's form fitted to those fixtures, to those lights, so that there's no bubble wrap. There's nothing to throw away once you get this package, and now you're able to use this zipper pouch as a transport. It comes with slots for for 3 lights. So you're able to upgrade, if you find that you've ordered a single light bar kit and you want to upgrade to 2 or 3 more lights, you can do so by ordering just the individual lights on the website. The double light bar kit, as it sounds, comes with 2 light bars and 2 tripods, a single power supply. That same power supply powers the 2 lights. And then in the deluxe, we add the 3rd light, again, which can all be powered off the same power supply with a little 4-way block. We didn't bother adding the 3rd tripod because the idea of the deluxe kit is that you have a light to the left, a light to the right vertically at 45 degrees, and then the little under chin light would go horizontally for the deluxe kit. And that's by far the best setup.
And you can control them, as you mentioned, individually, so
That's
that
right.
one in the middle, you can have it at a lower level.
That's
So
exactly
you don't
right.
get that Halloween effect.
That's right. And then with there's a switch on the power supply cord, so you can turn them all off at once, and they maintain whatever the dimming level is that you had set when you turn them back on. So that if you find that you use them at a particular level, like I know that I do, and I just turn them off, and then when I turn them back on, they've come back to the level that I left them at.
Tell us about the pricing and where people can find them.
Oh, sure. The single light bar kit's $100. The double light bar kit is $200, and the deluxe is $275. They can be found at CameraReadyLighting.com, and in the coming weeks will be on Amazon and on B&H Photo.
Really exciting, and I guess what we can tell people is you're taking it from a pro here, because I understand, been nominated for an Emmy for your lighting work, and
Correct.
have all these years of experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Then again, the idea is that I'm trying to impart the knowledge that I've learned over the years, and sort of translate it into a product that's meant to be easy to use and make everyone look great and feel great, so that everyone can be doing great things.
And I suppose one other way that the lighting can be adjusted would be the distance that you put these away
For
from you.
sure.
If you
Absolutely.
wanted to have it less dramatic, you
Yeah,
can
and
move
I
them
think,
away.
particularly with those of us with glasses, we find that we recommend the further sort of left and right of the screen that you can get it, the less glare you're going to get in the glasses, which is also a big improvement over the ring light, because the ring light, like I said, is I've usually only seen it used as a single, and you get that big ring right in the glasses.
Well, once again, the product is the Camera Ready lights, and the website, once again, Christian.
CameraReadyLighting.com.
Terrific. Christien Methot, thank you for taking the time with us.
Fred, thank you. I appreciate it.
Now this. It takes a lot of listening to build a better radio, and that's just what the folks at C. Crane have done. Bob Crane and his crew, nestled among the rivers and tallest trees in the world in Fortuna, California, have made a habit of listening to their customers. And that's just what they've done in building the CC Skywave SSB, the Swiss Army knife of portable radios. For everyday listening to AM or FM in the yard or patio or on the nightstand without having to drain a mobile phone battery, it's a great companion. But it is also a companion equipped for NOAA weather information and alerts that can be life-saving. You can listen to FEMA and Coast Guard transmissions too. Beyond all of that, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world. It's compact, easy to take with you, and built to last. The CC Skywave SSB. Click on the link at Techstination.com.